No, I think I'm a pretty tolerant individual. I don't judge people based off of arbitrary traits. I do it off the content of their character and how good of a person they are, whether they're based, etc., etc. And I don't care if somebody is gay. I don't care about somebody's skin color. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. Like I said, it's all about who you are as an individual. Now, with that being said, I am really sick and tired of Pride Month. Forcing tolerance on somebody is not going to make them more tolerant. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure it's going to have the complete opposite effect. By going and forcing things down my throat, it just makes me not like it. And I think that basically applies to most people. Like I said, I'm getting sick and tired of Pride Month. To me, has become nothing more than just one giant month of corporate virtue signaling. And I think the reason why we're seeing this large pushback right now is because what has happened with Bud Light, and then with Target, and now we see Starbucks, of all companies, which is very gay friendly. And we see them pulling back their pride decorations because we know it's going to hurt their bottom line. This coming from the New Republic, Starbucks denies union allegation of ban on pride decorations. Well, it just so happens that the union actually has some videos that prove that people are taking down pride decorations. But we'll get to that. Starbucks has banned pride decorations in stores halfway through Pride Month, the company workers union claimed Tuesday. If true, it would be a stunning cave to the far-right anti-LGBTQ fury, but the coffee chain denies any such policy in place. What you're seeing is not anti-LGBTQ far-right fury, right? What you're seeing is the normies getting sick of this shit. Calling someone like myself far-right is like saying Anton LaVey is a good Christian. It's simply not true. And what we're seeing is just simply normies who are pushing back, who are tired of this. Pride doesn't need to have a whole month. There have been waves of ultra-conservative pushback against companies that express support for equal rights. This is such a disingenuous argument. You are not seeing pushback from the far right because of equal rights. You're seeing pushback because of tuckable swimsuits for children. You are seeing pushback because people are sick of seeing debauchery in the streets. You are seeing pushback because people are just sick and tired of this nonsense. Women are now being called by Johns Hopkins University non-men. It started when Bud Light did a campaign with transgender influencer Dylan Mulvaney in March. But things really kicked off when Target displayed its Pride swimwear collection. They are leaving so much context out of that. This isn't Pride swimwear. This is tuckable swimwear for children. Children, New Republic. If this was for adults, I'm sure most people wouldn't give a shit. Target said it would pull back its Pride merchandise in response to the outcry. Good. For the last 2 weeks, Starbucks workers have taken to social media to report that the company is no longer allowing Pride decorations in store. The Starbucks Workers Union tweeted. Now, in these two clips I'm about to play for you, it appears that Starbucks is indeed pulling down their Pride decorations.
What are we looking at here?
Well, those are our pride flags. We have had them up every year for, I don't know, as long as I've worked here. This is the first year that no one hung them up, and they're just sitting in the bathroom.
So why are those in this bucket right here instead of hanging up during Pride Month in a Starbucks?
Well, Starbucks says that it's unsafe. We don't have a ladder to be able to hang them up properly, so we're just not going to hang them up this year.
And so Starbucks has had these hanging up in the lobby before this year, correct?
Yeah, every year for as long as I've worked here, which is 5 or 6 years.
That's really crazy.
Now, I'm just going to skip down to the bottom of the article because I don't feel like killing any more of my brain cells. I've done enough of that already. Now, there is a very disingenuous statement down here at the bottom. It would be understandable for Starbucks to suddenly grow weary of overt pride displays considering how bad the right-wing rage has become. Target stores in 5 different states received bomb threats over the weekend and had to evacuate. Now, that last bit about the Target receiving bomb threats is actually true, but it's not coming from people who are on the right. As a matter of fact, it's coming from people on the left who support the Pride stuff. They are mad because the Pride merchandise was taken down. But they are implying, by the way they phrase that it's people on the right who is doing it instead. And naturally, I don't expect you just to take my word for it. So, buried in this Washington Post article, we have news outlets in Vermont, New Hampshire, and New York received the same threatening email Saturday, according to South Burlington Police Chief Shaw Burke. The message which accused Target of betraying the LGBTQ plus community. Now, the issue with this narrative is that they want to wrap it up as intolerance and the fact that people just don't like gay people. That's obviously the case for some people, but not everyone. What happened is that a line has been crossed, and I think that most people who don't give a shit about pride are waking up to the fact that a line has been crossed, and that line is going after kids. That's the real issue here. Anyway, that's all I got for today. This is Ian signing off, and I have some other videos I've been putting up on this channel, and one of them should be popping up now, so please go and check that out. Take care.